Hi guys! So have you watched the web series I showed you guys yesterday?
Yes, I've just watched the first episode last night.
I've watched all the episodes, but I forgot a little about the plot of the first episode. Maybe because I watched too many episodes at one time.
Yeah, me too. I don't even remember what the first episode was about.
How can you all forget about the plot of the first episode? It was very funny.
Do you really remember how the plot is, dear?
Of course, the first episode introduced us to the characters of the web series. It opened with Raditya family, his wife Anissa, and his toddler Aksa. They are currently in the search of a new house helper to replace the old one for a month. When they were waiting for the candidate to arrive and be interviewed, a new neighbor from the house in the corner of the street came. His name was Putra. Uh, he was visiting Radit to give him a complimentary gift and also to introduce himself. After welcoming Putra to his house, they talked for a bit and then Putra revealed that he was also visiting to ask love advice to Radit.
Ah, right. I remember that part clearly.
And so didn't after that Putra was sent home by Radit as the new house helper candidate was going to show up soon?
Yeah, Ichal, the candidate, was very funny. He also quickly impressed Radit with his weird cleaning method. He was soon hired by Radit and started to work on that day. Later, Putra visits Radit again, and in the middle of Radit's advice, his crush found someone new and told him to not see each other again. That was basically the first episode plot, right?
Okay, now I remember everything.
Oh, I remember some of the plot now. But sorry, I'm not sure I understand. When you say the weird cleaning method, do you mean the one when it screams when he mops the floor?
I remember he showed two methods: mopping and cleaning with that feathery thingy. What is it called?
Feather duster?
Hmm.
Ah, thank you, Olive and Dira. Now I remember the whole plot. It's so weird that I don't really remember the plot of the first episode, but I clearly remember the character of Radit. I don't know if this is right or not, but I think Radit is the main character of this web series. Maybe Ika, Masputra, and Anissa are also the main characters because this is a web series where they only have a few casts. But I feel Radit is the main of the main. For me, the character of Radit is really bright, funny, and innocent.
Well, I definitely agree on Radit being the main character of the web series. I think his character definitely shines the most compared to the other cast.
Yes, when he shows up, I don't know why, I feel that he has some kind of funny atmosphere around him that makes me want to laugh just by looking at him. Also, he always responds to everyone's action, even the weird ones. His responses are always funny, but he doesn't and never look like he forced to be funny. Actually, I think he is quite smart, but he often chooses to pay attention to others' weird actions, which is why he looks like an innocent person. Not only that, most of his actions has jokes in it, just like the other characters, and it looks very natural and easy to understand. I can say anybody who can place this character as good as Raditya. He really delivers this character well.
I agree with you, Fai. Radit delivers his character very well. I think it is because he just be himself. And also he is the scriptwriter and the director, so he knows what he should do.
Yeah, I agree with you too. His real life personality and the character he played aren't that different. What do you guys think about Ichal? I think he's kinda awkward, but also funny at the same time.
Mm. I think HL is a scene stealer. He comes with unique physical look, and his behavior is quite unique too. As you guys talked about him a few minutes ago, although it looks impossible to mop the floor and clean the decks like that, but it is a comedy web series, and that scene steals our attention in and indirectly makes viewers interested in Ichal and guess what he will do later.
Yeah, I agree. His personality is a good addition to this kind of entertainment. With his seemingly innocent and his unintended jokes, he shows a good dynamic with Radit.
Yep, I agree with that. That most of the characters are pretty well rounded. But I think what the web series handled the best with is their comedy aspect. The character manages to shine because of the joke that was given to them that fit the narrative of the story and their personality nicely. But don't get me wrong, I think that the jokes was nothing groundbreaking or anything like that. But they managed to present it in a way that I still find very refreshing and new. And the jokes that they gave to each cast led them to have moments that made them stand out.
Who's agree with me if this comedy web series is one of the best comedy web series in Indonesia?
Well, I haven't watched any web series other than this one. But after seeing it, I agree with you. It's just very funny.
Well, I don't know if it's the best or not, but this one is certainly entertaining. I think it has to do with Raditya Dika, who understand the art of comedy really well. Like the wacky new neighbor or the awkward but funny new house helper joke is not revolutionary, but Raditya Dika successfully made it work in the web series. He really is an amazing comedian.
Hansa, I'm sorry, but I don't think I understand what you meant about the joke being not revolutionary. Isn't that comedy a little rare in Indonesia?
Oh, in my opinion, that kind of joke is pretty common. Just maybe the kind of character is not the same. In one place, it may be a new coworker, or maybe it's the friend of your best friend who has this eccentric personality that will eventually get into ridiculous situations or banter. Or sometimes the script could be flipped, and you are the new people that who moved into the new neighborhood, and now you have this neighbor next door who has this personality that is just weird and bizarre. But at least that's what I think.
I see. Thanks.
At first, I thought Mas Putra was a little bit creepy because his behaviors look so mysterious. Do you guys remember while he gave a fire extinguisher to Radit as hampers? I thought he will burn Radit house.
Yes, I remember that. His gestures were so weird that I thought he was a creepy person, but turns out he was so silly.
Yeah, so I watched quite a lot of Raditya Dika's movies before, and he does put these weird friends or relatives characters very often. I think that is one of his signature, but good thing all of them are very entertaining and doesn't look repetitive.
How great Radit is at writing script. He built its character very strong.
Have you guys watched Malam Minggu Miko? I think you guys should watch it. I heard it's so funny too.
Well, okay. It's decided then. Let's watch it, and then we can talk about that too soon.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.